So do we got a menu? I mean a thing?
I don't think so.
Welcome back to the No Culture for Old Men podcast. Once again, Lawrence, James, Ben, here to go over some sports, hit some hot tops. It's been a while, a couple weeks actually. So we took a little break, but now we're back. Everybody's fresh from their travels and vacations and stuff. And now we're here to discuss the NFL and all the lovely games and all the stuff I don't know. I'm going to get educated, hopefully. So,
why don't you know the NFL, man?
Because I don't care about it. I don't care at all about it. Just here to support my guys. I'm here to support the fans. That's all. Y'all know y'all always got that one. Y'all always got that y'all start talking about sports. There's always that one dude who just pretends that he knows. He don't care.
That's true for a lot of shows. That's why Max Kellerman is not on First Take no more.
Correct. That's why Stephen A. kicked him off.
That's what I'm saying. That's why he's not on First Take no more.
Who did he
was a
replace him
guy
with?
who didn't really know sports.
He got different guys on there every day now.
Yeah. I see Michael Irvin's going to be a regular on there now. It looks like he's going to be on there like every Monday, I think, which makes sense.
Every Monday.
Football.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. You have him on there Monday. I saw Swagoo on there on like Thursday or something.
Good, man. He can rotate and get more specialists on there.
True. And then like when basketball season rolls around, like I think I heard he's going to have Magic on there or whoever. Like so he'll have basketball players on there.
I'm sure Wilbon will be on there eventually.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he loves Wilbon. That's his boy.
Oh,
so he'll get specialists on there. That'd be nice with Wilbon once in a while.
Yeah, Wilbon would be good.
And he's not going to fight Wilbon. He'll actually listen to what he got to say. So that should be hot. Hey, with that, this is the No Culture for Old Men podcast. This is episode 18. Welcome to the show. Thank you for following and watching. Don't forget to like us on YouTube and IG. This is our official football kickoff. As Ben said, we took a break, but we're back and better than ever. So let's jump into it. What do you got, Tyrone, man, on our pop culture?
We got another versus. I know we didn't recap the Locks versus Dipset. That was a slaughter if anybody watched. But we got a versus Tuesday. We got Fat Joe versus Ja Rule.
Fat Joe versus Ja Rule
at Madison Square Garden again.
Dang, it's gonna be at the Garden?
At the Garden.
The last one was at the Garden.
Yeah. I guess they're trying to do something for New York hip hop, I guess, to get people to pay attention to it again. I don't know.
All right, so who is y'all picks for taking this?
I'm going Fat Joe. I don't even think it's gonna be close.
Ja. Because Ashante's gonna be there and he's gonna trot her out every 5 minutes.
Ja Rule got 10 records.
Is Benji
got 20?
Is Benji don't know? I was gonna say
20.
Is Benji doesn't know football. You know, I don't really know all that much about rap and all that. So I'll say this though. And I always ask this question when it comes to verses: who got the most hits? Who got the most albums? And that's my winner.
Fat Joe. You gotta think, Ja Rule only had probably 2 hit albums, and then he got indicted, and the record company went out of business.
In verses, can you do all the ride along songs you did?
Yeah, you can do like if you wrote the song, or
you can do your cameo song.
Yeah, you can do all that.
I mean, Ja Rule had a lot of cameo songs, from what I remember.
So does Fat Joe.
Now, if Fat Joe gets into his
Terror Squad,
the whole Terror Squad Miami thing with We the Best music, that's a lot of. I got to take that back because what's that joint? What's that joint with Remy Ma?
Oh yeah, the Remy Ma joint's hot.
Well, all the way up, lean back. Which one?
True.
Yeah, he's got. Okay,
I think I'm going Fat Joe on this.
Might have to walk it back.
Tyrone convinced me on this. I think I'm gonna go Fat Joe. If he just does lean back, and the Remy Ma one, and what's I
Two
mean, can he
songs is
do
not
it? Can
enough.
he do his brother's songs too? Can he do Big Pun
He can do
songs?
No.
he can do the songs from Big Pun that he on,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he could do
and
some
he's
Big
on a
Pun
lot
songs.
of them.
But
Yeah. So he gonna win.
Fat Joe was on a lot of crew type joints, so he could really, yeah, he could do some stuff with that.
Yeah. I can see
You got to
that.
think about how long Fat Joe's been doing this.
I mean, Ja got some hits, but
Yeah, but his run was a lot shorter.
But his run was so short. It was 2 summers. If people want to really talk about it, it was 2 summers.
He had a shorter run than Nelly, right?
That's debatable. No, Nelly was a little shorter. No, Nelly went diamond. So I don't know.
Yeah, Nelly went diamond.
Nelly went what?
He went diamond. You know how you go platinum?
He went diamond.
Nellyville went diamond.
Exactly.
And plus on the sneak, Nelly's been letting out country singles for the last 5-6 years.
Country singles.
Yeah,
yeah. Like he just said, the hell with rap genre. I'm going to another genre because black people don't buy music.
Do people buy it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He just hosted the country music award.
Yeah, man.
Are you serious? Is it like line dancing songs or something?
No, it's just like
country music.
Country music has 808s in it now.
Yeah, they do.
They just play with bass. So there's a lot of cats that are mumble rapping, but singing for country. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's like a trap beat for them.
So, okay, yeah. Their version of trap music.
So they are just, I got my girl in the murder and they're doing that, and then Nelly will pop in.
Seriously, I have not heard that.
Yeah, this is dude. What's his name? Josh Brown and a couple other cats. I don't know, kind of black dude. Yeah, and he's dude.
He's like big at it.
Records, dude.
I mean, Nelly is still on tour.
Album, bro.
I mean, it's I haven't listened to the whole thing, but I've seen the videos. I've seen, because I watch a lot of music videos, so I've seen them, and it's
okay.
Crazy.
But before we move on, I know, like I said, we took a break. We didn't have a chance to go over it, but the execution that Jadakiss put on the last verses.
Didn't we talk about this?
We talked about it, man.
No,
we talked about this.
We did talk about it.
No, we recorded and didn't put it out.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, that's the secret tape that didn't come out.
Yeah, and y'all will never see it, so don't ask.
Yeah, true. That's the tape that didn't make it out.
Secret
tape. But Jada destroyed Dipset by himself.
Oh, he did. And I think what I said was it was professional. He was a professional. And he ran the stage that night. So how I felt about it. But
yeah, so.
that was a slam dunk.
Speaking of professionalism, there are a few people in the hip hop industry who literally are poets that choose to rap. One of these people, in my estimation, is the inimitable Andre 3000. He don't come out unless it's going to be something good. He don't come out unless everything is right. He don't even reply or respond to people. But for some reason, this trash of a human person, Drake, decided to leak a song. That's not even his song. He decided to leak a song by Kanye and Andre 3000.
Okay.
And I don't know what his goal was in this. I don't know why he decided to leak the song. Andre's verse was amazing. What's the song called? Life of the Party. Okay. It's on Twitter. It's on YouTube now because they basically just are letting Andre's verse rock. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to hear the rest of the song, but it is a song about loss. It's a song about him communicating to his mother through Kanye's mother. The lyrics are beautiful. The concept of it is is perfectly done. He sounds great on it. And then as soon as he's done with his beautiful soliloquy, Kanye comes on there with some foolishness. He raps about 6 bars where he tries to talk about his mom. And then the rest just turns into some foolishness about his penis size and Drake and something else and some foolishness. He starts dissing Drake for no reason. It's ridiculous. He sounds crazy. He ends up singing and hummed the line or whatever. He sounds ridiculous. And all of this meant that Andre 3000 had to put out a statement later on explaining that, hey, look, when I was on this track, I did not know it was going to be a diss track. I just put it out. The reason it didn't come out was because something about it not being a clean version or something.
Okay.
That's Kanye's decision. And I think Kanye.
Well, hold on. To correct you, Rolling Stones has an article saying Drake released the verse.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
So you said
Drake.
You said Kanye released.
No, I said Drake released it. I don't know how he got it.
How did he get it?
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how he got it. But he released it, and I don't know if it was to spite Kanye or just to get more pub for his stupid album release. But I don't know. All I know is Andre 3000 is an amazing rapper. And these two fools will never get another dollar of my money for this disrespect.
That's a good take. That's a good take, man.
I don't get the Drake thing.
Does Drake have an album coming out?
Yeah, it was already out. It sucks.
Yeah,
Disney World. Was he Disney World or Disneyland? Which is he? He got an album coming out.
He's Certified Lover Boy is the name of his album.
Oh, okay. He was on Disney Channel. That's what I was thinking about.
Certified Lover Boy. But that one song's gonna go though. That song he did the video for.
I don't know any videos for Drake.
All right. So with this, the Kanye album is finally out, right?
Right.
How is it? Is it any good?
Yeah, if you like being in a straitjacket or something.
I haven't listened.
I just saw this image of him setting himself on fire, and I was like, I'm done.
Okay, so I tried to listen to the album.
I saw that, and I was like, I don't really want to check that out.
I tried to listen to it, and I got to the first song, second track, and he's talking about we're going to jail tonight. And I said, I'm not listening to this. Why do I want to hear about going to jail tonight? I don't want to go to jail.
What was the purpose of going to jail? Was it social justice or something? Or?
I don't know if it was killing somebody or going off on his wife. I don't know what it was, but I wasn't listening to that.
Okay. You're not in that space right now. I feel you on that.
And I said, I'm not going to listen anymore to the album.
Okay. Good. Okay. Is there another album out? Who else album out? Kanye's album.
AZ came out with an album.
Who?
AZ.
Who is AZ?
Is a great rapper from Brooklyn. He used to be with the Firm.
The part of the Firm,
rapping with Nas all the time.
Oh, I remember him just because of the name.
Yeah, he came out with an album.
Okay. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Hey, let's hop into this NFL season. We're gonna do a quick recap of the prior week's events. As you can see behind me, you're looking live at Washington FedEx Field, where they had a line break during the game. And some unhappy fans.
Go for
got drenched on, but I'm repping my Washington football team, man.
Wait, what are you talking about? A line break? What?
Yeah, you didn't see it.
A pipe broke in the stadium.
There's a water line break in the stadium. Like, I don't know what level it was on. It looked like the 2s or the 3s. I really couldn't tell. It was like that second bowl.
Oh, area. Wait, I gotta get a picture of this, dude.
Yeah, you just pull it up. You'll see the picture. It's hilarious. So, speaking of that, I just saw a poll, and I'm not trying to trash Washington. I'm just saying the stadium itself, whatever. They ranked it as the last place stadium in the league right now of like nice stadiums. Because if you watch football this weekend, you saw all the beautiful new stadiums that are out there, like SoFi Stadium on last night's Sunday night game. Beautiful. I mean, the Raiders are playing tonight, and you're going to see the Raiders Stadium. It's beautiful. I mean, there's so many nice stadiums. Atlanta Stadium's nice. I mean, there's so many nice places to play football. And FedEx, not ranked too high anymore.
Is that stadium even that old?
FedEx,
It's about
Yeah, how old is
20
FedEx?
years old.
it's going
About
on
20 years
20,
old.
if not already.
Oh wow, okay.
It's 20 years, man. It's been there. So they did some upgrades to it. They put a new field in. They tried to upgrade the second tier and the luxury boxes. So, they're working with what they got. But at some point, I think they're going to have to bust out and get a new stadium. All right, but enough of that, man. So Washington took an L to the Chargers. They played a very good young quarterback this weekend. And at the same time, the starting quarterback for Washington, Fitzpatrick, went down with a back injury. I haven't heard a timetable yet on when he's going to be back. So of course they went to Taylor Heineke. On short notice, he came in and did what he could do. I'm sure he didn't take any of the reps this week, and they ended up with an L 20-16. My caveat for this game, though, real quick, is defense is still solid. Chase Young's a beast. The secondary looked pretty good. The linebacking course coming along, especially with the rookie. But I want to just go quarterback. There's a quarterback that's out there and available right now by the name of Cam Newton. I would like to see him come to Washington and get a chance to play for his old coach, Ron Rivera.
Well, ESPN is reporting Ryan Fitzpatrick has been placed on injury reserve.
Wow.
No timetable for his return. They're very uncertain.
So I think Washington needs Cam Newton in their life right now. If Andy Dalton can be the starter for the Chicago Bears, then Cam Newton can back up or play starter for the Washington football team. What do you guys think?
But the publicity with Cam that comes with Cam.
What publicity is there with Cam?
There's always negativity around Cam.
And I get it, and I'm feeling like they don't want him in the league anymore.
Well, I feel I said it this weekend. It's the Allen Iverson effect.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll deal with your bull crap as long as you have talent, but you're not a top tier talent anymore. So we don't want to deal with your post game shenanigans with your outfits and you're saying whatever you wanted to post game. We don't have to deal with that anymore. You're not a top talent anymore.
And see, that's how I'm taking it too. We're saying the same thing. I think they're at the point where they're done with him because he's not top 10 anymore.
The juice ain't worth the squeeze, man. That's obvious at this point. And
yeah, I get it, but it's just like he's still good enough to be in the league.
But is he going to follow your offense? If you put Cam out there and say you don't have to win it, but just don't lose it, can he do that at this level? I mean, at this time in his career,
he's not the most accurate passer in the world, probably not.
Then,
but
they're not going to take a chance on him.
Show me two guys better that's available right now.
That's available?
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew, who we just traded for.
Yeah, he's your backup. He's on the team.
Yeah, go trade for him. We gave up a 6th-round pickup for him. Most 6th-round picks get cut.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, but other than that, there's maybe 2 or 3 decent backups out there floating around. I mean, so quarterback, we know it's 32 teams in the league, and there's not 32 starting quarterbacks. So quarterback's always a need.
I think Cam's done.
That kid didn't play bad.
Heineke,
yeah, he didn't play bad.
I actually like Heineke. I'm not against him. I think he's a good dude. I think he's a good backup. I mean, he played well in the playoff game last year for so short notice and not a lot of practice. So I think, having a whole week to prepare, I think he'll do better. But I think we all know he's not the answer at quarterback. So you know what? I'm like, why not have a veteran at least to back him up? What if he gets hurt? I mean, then who are we going to go to next then?
What was the strategy? What was the strategy of having? I mean, Fitzpatrick is volatile at best, right? What was the strategy of having him as your starter, but then no solid, sturdy keep the engines moving kind of quarterback behind them to do what was that?
That's
in
my
my
point.
in my opinion, it's build your offense, build your defense up. Then if a guy like Aaron Rodgers becomes a free agent, throw every dime you can throw at him.
I agree. And I think, Fitzpatrick is unfortunately he's a starter, but he's definitely a 1-2 year solution tops. And then you know what, like Ty said, they'll go out and get the big market free agent. I don't know. Maybe they'll go try to get Deshaun Watson. Who knows? But you know what? They'll try to go out and get a big quarterback. That's the only play there. There's nothing else.
No, they need to stay with what they got then.
Now,
I'm
I didn't watch the Redskins or Washington football team game. How did their defense look? Did they get pressure on the quarterback? I mean,
Oh yeah, the
because
front.
it looks like it was a close game.
Yeah, the front four, man, is solid. There's plenty of pressure. Allen, again, played well. I mean, their front four is unbelievable, man, and they put pressure on the ball and on the quarterback.
Well, not at all early, but in the second
No,
half,
it came
they
a little
did.
later.
Yeah,
It came a little late. But you know what? The quarterback for the Chargers, man, he gets rid of the ball so fast.
he does.
It's not like you got much of a chance to get to him anyway.
Me
I
not
mean, he
knowing-
threw for 300 yards. He threw the ball like 37 times. And so he was slinging it. It's not like they didn't have opportunities, but he got rid of the ball so quick.
Me not
He's
knowing
solid, man.
anything about football, I was impressed with what I thought would seem to me like good coverage from the secondary for the Washington football team, especially whoever was checking that Allen dude for them.
Yeah, because they
Allen?
shut him down. They shut Allen down. Yeah.
That they
Yeah,
were
the cornerback play was solid. The
yeah, the
defense
cornerback
played well.
play was fairly good. I mean, they were right there. Like they didn't. That's the thing. Like they didn't make the play. Like they didn't actually put their hand in the way to knock the ball away, but they were right there in the face. They were right. They didn't get beat. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, where are you? Where are you? You know what I'm saying? It was like he was on their assignments. They know their assignments. They're fast. I was impressed with that.
I'm looking at Herbert's stats. He was 31 for 47,
Yeah.
357 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he got yardage, but looks like it was a lot of dink and dunking.
Yeah, the defense didn't. They bend, they didn't break. So
Yeah, he didn't get
they
nothing.
didn't let him get over the top, basically. Yeah, they
Gotcha.
weren't letting him get over the top. He was all in that 10, 15 range. He was just, piercing them on the sidelines and up the middle a little bit. Nothing really deep. Not like the Charger game where Stafford was just bombing on them
I
yesterday.
mean, the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams. What did I call them? The Chargers?
Chargers.
Yeah, the Rams. Sorry.
Well, it looks like the Washington lost the game. They went 3 for 10 on third down.
They did. Yeah,
That's
it's
what
quarterback
lost.
play, man. I mean, it's just unfathomable to me right now. So we'll see. We'll get into their next week's game. Let's jump over to the Eagles, who had a nice victory in Atlanta, opening up Atlanta down there. Ty, you cover this one, man.
Yeah, I was in Atlanta for the game. I took great pleasure in laughing at all these Falcon fans.
Hey, how were the fans down there? Were they nice to you, or did they clown? You wore your Eagles hat, right?
I was Eagle down all the way down to the socks.
Okay, jersey and everything.
I had a Eagle shirt,
Okay,
but because it was too hot for a jersey. Oh, but they were talking. They were like, "We sending you home crying. Go back to Philadelphia where it's dirty." And they were clowning up.
Like where it's dirty.
They was like, "You like our style? This our stadium."
Yeah.
By the third quarter, they was leaving the stands early, crying.
They were quiet, weren't they?
Real quiet. I got a video of them being hyped and leaving and stuff like that. But
You gotta share a video.
But the thing, the Eagles played great. The defense played great. But I have a big problem with Jalen Hurts in that offense.
What is your problem with her? He's not
There's
doing
no okay. Atlanta's not good. Atlanta's not good.
Atlanta is horrible.
There's no way they're going to beat Dallas, New Orleans, Green Bay, whoever throwing the ball side to side the whole game.
Kids who are smart and
They didn't go up the field at all. I think they might have had 3 passes over 10 yards.
Okay.
That's not going to do it in the NFL. So I don't know if it was the scheme or the strategy. I don't know what it was.
Do you think they're still protecting Hurts?
I know
plays yet.
I know people think I'm hard on a certain type of quarterback, but the dude can't throw. It's obvious.
Well, I'm looking at this to play here. I'm seeing first quarter, okay, field goal to Atlanta, touchdown, 7-play drive, field goal by Atlanta. The 7-play drive, of course, was the Eagles. But then you get into the second quarter and you got turnover on downs, you got a punt, and then you got a touchdown by the Eagles. So this looks to be their best drive. It was like a 12-play drive, 77 yards.
And I think that's the drive where he literally scrambled 4 times.
Okay.
Out of the 12 plays.
Yeah, it was only a 77 yards on 12 plays. So that sounds like a running possession.
When they held him, when they held him in the pocket, it was either a screen pass, out route.
Yeah.
Nothing down the field, nothing over the middle. That's not going to win it.
Because after that, I see punt, turnover on downs, punt, turnover on downs, punt. So he's not sustaining drives then.
I don't know if he can see over the line. I don't know what it is. But they play San Francisco next week, and I'm interested to see how he plays.
All right, but y'all scored 32 points and held Atlanta to 6 points. So what went well?
Defensive line.
To score 32 points.
Defensive line and short field.
So field position played a big part in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Atlanta got past the 50 in the second half.
Yeah, I didn't see him past 50 either. and I'm sorry for the Atlanta fans. I'm sorry, Matt Ryan looked like he done, man.
I know, like I said, I know people think I'm hard on Jalen Hurts. I want him to be good. He managed the game really well. He didn't get hit because he was out of dodge, if they got pressure on him.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can't pass in the pocket, I don't care how fast you run. Ask Lamar Jackson, you're not gonna win. Not in this league. This ain't college.
Yeah. All right. Ben, any comments on the Philly game?
I don't know anything about football. All I know is that this fool seemed to have a fairly decent game. What did he have? 264 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. In any stat line, you take that. I don't get it. I don't get it. I did see him scramble to the left, and he made an awesome pass for a touchdown. To
Dallas Goedert.
Yeah, Dallas Goedert came back, caught the ball. We give Tom Brady credit for dinking and dunking his way down the field when he wants to. But anytime a black person does it, it's because it's the only thing that he can do.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's it, though. But why? I'm just asking.
Okay, because Tom Brady can throw an 80-yard strike anytime you ask him to. That's why.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to.
And when the game got close against Dallas with that sucky defense, you know what he said? Hey, Antonio Brown, go burn. I'm gonna get it to you. Yeah. We didn't see that one time against Atlanta this week.
Okay. All I'm saying is that if you have to, you have to. But if you don't have to,
can he?
You don't. And Tom Brady has proven that when you don't have to, you don't have to. He will, but he'd rather not have to. He doesn't play to prove a point. He plays to win the game.
And my point is, because you're really trying to make me curse here.
You just can't never have the not last word, bro.
You got last word.
No, I'll let it go. We'll see next week against San Francisco. We'll see.
All right, let's keep it pushing. All right, let's finish up the NFC East, and with that, we had another game. Not a very exciting game. Broncos Giants. Broncos won this one 27-13. The Giants, they're the Giants. Okay, Teddy Bridgewater looked good. He threw for about 260. I'm happy to see Teddy with this job. I'm glad he won the job. I'm glad he's playing. Denver's Denver. They're going to have a nice controlled passing game. They're going to run the ball, and their defense, it seems to be healthier than last year. So good news for the Broncos. Not so good news for the Giants because they still have a quarterback problem in Daniel Jones.
And
He didn't move the ball. They struggled.
Jerry Judy got hurt. He's out 4 weeks for the Broncos.
Oh,
So
that's
gonna
a
hurt.
loss. That's not what
ankle
injury is that?
High ankle sprain.
Okay, good. As long as it's not an ACL, and we'll get into that, man. Because the ACL thing, we were talking about this a little bit earlier. What is going on? There's a game tonight, of course. I'm not even going to talk about it, but just to say one team, the Baltimore Ravens, they've lost 3 players and 2, I believe, the ACL injuries. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't know what's going on. Is it the only 3 preseason games? Is it the lack of practice? Is it the different schedules? I don't know, but I hope it comes to a stop of seeing
I
these
think
cats
it's
tearing their
turf.
ACLs.
It might be the turfs, man. I mean, I don't know. Because these are non-contact injuries a lot of times.
Yeah. So I mean, like, and I don't even know. Like, did they hurt themselves at their practice facility, maybe, or was it on the playing field? I don't know. But it's like
Yeah.
they got to look into that, man, because you can't have 3 cats go down with non-contact injuries on the field. That's not cool.
No, it's not.
Nah. So good luck to the Ravens, man, because they're literally in backup mode for their running back spots. All right, let's switch it up here, y'all. This is the time where us 3 and one who claims he doesn't know football, we gonna pick some games for next week. Week 2 is coming up, and it kicks off on Thursday with the Washington football team versus the New York Giants. Let me reverse that. It's the Giants at Washington. So I know not to drive anywhere on Thursday because traffic's gonna suck. So I will keep myself in the house on that day unless I'm going to the game, and I doubt it. I actually should try to go to that game.
Tickets are probably $40.
Yeah, I just realized that I should probably go to this game.
Take a poncho.
All right, I'm
Once.
gonna get on StubHub after this and try to get some tickets for this joint. All right, to me, this is a slam dunk. I'm Washington all the way on this, man. There's no way they can lose this game, even though it's a short week and a short turnaround for Taylor Heineke. I think Washington pulls this out. I think the defense alone, with Young and Allen, they can make it happen. So I'm picking Washington to win on Thursday night.
I'm going Washington. I think Saquon Barkley is a bust. He's done. So
He's not a bust, man. He's coming back from injury.
A bust. I picked him on fantasy and he gave me 37 yards. He's a bust.
He came out of Penn State, right?
Yeah, scrub.
I don't know, man. Penn State players, they don't ever really seem to pan out the way you think they will. They just don't. Ben, who do you got on this game, man? You taking Washington or you taking the Giants?
Washington. I don't care about sucky games like this. Nobody.
Well, the reason I care is because, of course, this is a true NFC East game, first matchup of the year. The Cowboy. Well, who's number 1? Well, Philly's number 1 right now in the NFC East.
We're the only team that won this week.
Yeah, y'all only team that won. So Philly's leading the NFC East. So it's a big game early in the season, week 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's jump. Okay, you got Washington. All right, we all going Washington here. We're going board. All right, heading to Sunday, the 1:00 game. We got the 49ers at the Eagles. Go ahead, Tyrone. It's a tough game.
I want the Eagles to win. I'll leave it at that.
Well, are they going to win or are they not going to win, man?
I don't think so. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Finish clowning the quarterback. I mean, I don't think you think they're going to win.
I don't think they're going to win.
Are they at the Eagles or are they at San Francisco?
It's in Philly.
They're in Philly. They're in Philly.
It's in Philly, 1:00 game. Who you got, Ben?
I'm gonna keep it East Coast. I don't like. Well, it's not that I don't like Garofalo. I just think he's a waste of space sometimes. But um,
And you see, they worked the cat in there for a little while for a play. He even got to throw a touchdown.
yeah, I'm not against the two-headed monster. I like that. Go ahead and mix it up. But I'm picking the Eagles to win this game.
Speaking of the two-headed monster, you know, I mean, two teams really did that over the weekend. The Bears did it with Fields, and then San Francisco did it with Garoppolo and their young backup. I just don't see that as being a viable solution. I believe in you have a starting quarterback and you got a starting quarterback.
How
You
many
know,
plays?
even New Orleans threw in, Tyson once in a while to throw the ball or run it or whatever. I just don't like this two-headed monster. I'm not a fan of it.
But what's
I
the split?
understand it for Chicago. I understand it for Chicago. Because
You know what,
they really think Justin Fields can play. And if I'm a
Then play
GM
him
or a
then.
coach, no, not behind that offensive line.
Well,
No.
you know what?
I'm not
mad at him.
I'm not playing my future franchise against an offensive line that can't block a high school team.
I'm not mad for them skipping out on this week against Donaldson and the Rams because save that for another day. I'm not mad at them for that. But you know what? They got a better matchup. They play Cincinnati next week. He should get some playing time then.
Nah.
Why
Jason
not? It's
Peters
Cincinnati.
Jason Peters sucks, dude. And that's their left tackle.
I know, Jason, man. He's in his 19th season. I mean,
You need to go to the bench.
he's getting close to that time, man. I hope he has a healthy season and finishes it out, but maybe this will be his last season, man.
What's
I don't know.
important? What's important is the split. If you have two quarterbacks and you run somebody in, if it's less than 4 or 5 plays a game, that doesn't mean anything.
That's what I'm saying about Fields. He only played and came in like 5 times.
Yeah, so that doesn't
It was
mean
impactful.
One of them was a scorer.
Yeah, I said it was impactful what he did, but to me, I was like, oh, okay, maybe they got a package for him then, but they really didn't. You know, he ran the RPO play, which is cool, and he scored a touchdown, and then he even came in and threw a completion like in the first quarter. I thought that was nice, but I'm like, give him some run then, man, because clearly he is almost ready to play, and it's just going to be a matter of time. What are they going to wait till week 6 or wait till they're by and play him? I'm like, just go ahead and play the cat.
They're going to do. Everybody looked at what Kansas City did.
Yeah,
with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
and they feel like that's the blueprint. Let Patrick Mahomes. They let Patrick Mahomes sit behind Alex Smith for a year. When he came in that second year, he hit the ground running, and he was ready to win, and he's been winning ever since.
Yeah.
So people are looking at that like, hey, if we can do the same thing, put some more talent around these young guys, get offensive line, maybe get a good wide receiver. Hey, we can take our time and do this. So I don't see the problem.
All right, excuse that and partake there. All right, I'm gonna jump back on this. I'm taking the 49ers at the Eagles. I'm rolling with that.
You just clown me for clowning them. Now you taking the 49ers.
I'm not clowning them. I'm just thinking the 49ers are a better team. That's it. I ain't clown them. They just got a better team, man. That's all it comes out to. All right, and you know what? Where are the here they are, the 4:00 game, Cowboys at the Chargers.
The Cowboys are an accident waiting to happen.
I'm never gonna pick the Cowboys to win a game, so just chalk me up for the Chargers, bro.
The Cowboys are going to play great. Dak is going to throw for almost 400 yards.
He is,
and they're going to find a way to lose.
You know what, man? It's sad. When they played against Tampa Bay, anything that I hate more, I'm not a Tom Brady fan. So I was really rooting for the Cowboys to win this game, and they let me down, man. I'm like, Dak is a beast. I'm a Dak fan. I'm happy he's back. He looked great. He looked like a top 3 quarterback. I'm so happy he's back, man. Good for him. He got his money and he balling. And it's he's gonna throw for 400 yards. I don't know if they're gonna win though. He's gonna
They
throw for
find a way to
450.
They find a way to lose. They find a way. Stephen A. said it. Stephen A. said it. They're actually waiting to happen.
Why can't they run the football? Why won't they run the football?
Why did they kick? Did they kick a field goal?
They kicked a lot of field goals.
But I mean, at their last score, was it a field goal or a touchdown?
Their last score was a touchdown.
Okay.
Yeah. They played to win, and they did their job.
I was looking for a stat and I didn't find it, but they forced 4 turnovers.
Yep.
And I think they might only have maybe 7 points off their 4 turnovers. If you get 4 turnovers in the game, you're supposed to win.
You're supposed to win.
You're supposed to win.
They had 2 missed field goals as well. Yeah,
I think it was a missed field goal and an missed extra point.
Missed field goal. It was 2 missed field goals and an extra point.
Who?
Okay.
For the Cowboys.
The Cowboys had a missed field goal and an extra point?
2 missed field goals and an extra point.
Well,
that's why they lost the game. I mean, in the end, but it's Tom Brady. He's gonna win the game, just like Mahomes won the game yesterday. I mean, it's speaking of that game, man. Real quick, I was like, oh, Cleveland got these cats. Cleveland's gonna win their first opening game since 1994 on the road, and somehow Mahomes still comes back and beats them, man. It's crazy. Kansas City looks good, but their defense needs some help. They had a lot of cats out too, but still, their defense is always so iffy, man. But Kansas City's 1-0. Oh, one other out of market, Seattle. Russ looked good yesterday, man. He's balling.
Hey, who's the quarterback? Who's the quarterback for the Chargers?
Justin Herbert.
Second year guy. Oh yeah. So speaking of that, yeah. So Cowboys Chargers. Who you taking, Ben?
The Cowboys will probably win.
Okay, we got one Cowboys win over here. Who you taking, Tyrone?
I'm taking Chargers.
You taking Chargers?
Yeah, I don't. I think just the Cowboys, the way how you score matters, and when you score matters, and somehow they always manage to screw everything up. So taking Chargers.
All right. That leaves us with one game to decide on, and Monday night game's going to be the Lions at the Packers. Now this is a good one because it brings up Aaron Rodgers, and we know the offseason he had, and he played like trash yesterday, dude. Pure trash. He let Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints just run them out of Jacksonville, and you know this. The quarterback for
they played in Green Bay, right?
No. They played it in Jacksonville, actually.
Really?
Yeah. In Jacksonville. Because they couldn't play New Orleans. And I heard a cool
it was a Green Bay home game.
No. It was a New Orleans home game in Jacksonville. That was kind of hot. I heard that they picked Jacksonville because they said it was the hardest place to fly into for the Packers fans. They said that's why we played there, because their fans couldn't get there. It was a hard flight to get it. It's a hard flight in for them.
That's funny.
So I thought that was funny. Like, that's smart. Like, less Packer fans, the better. But regardless, they played like trash, man. And of course, Rodgers is like, oh, it's one game. Which, hey, you know what? The Packers throw a dud at least twice a season. So maybe they just got it out the way.
This is Aaron Rodgers' MO for the last few years, man. He don't really turn it on until a few weeks into the season. And that's a detriment because you need all these games, as it turns out, sometimes. But I don't see him. Wait, who are they playing?
They're playing the Lions, man.
They're not losing to the Lions.
They're not losing to the Lions. It's an easy one, man.
What are you talking about?
I'm taking the Packers to get healthy on this joint.
That's not even a game. Let's talk about.
And it's at Green Bay.
Hold on. When is the game? Monday?
It's the Monday night game for next week.
Man, the game of the week next week should be the Steelers and the Bengals. That should be the game of the week.
When are they playing?
1:00.
Steelers, Bengals. I don't see it.
Oh wait, that's week 3. I'm tripping.
Yeah, you tripping. I'm not. The Steelers got the Raiders next week.
The Raiders.
The Raiders at the Steelers. That's going to be interesting. I don't know why. I love seeing the Raiders and the Steelers play. That's a cool matchup, actually, because it doesn't happen that much.
Man, that Chiefs Ravens game is going to suck now.
Oh, yeah, the Chief Raven. Yeah, let's talk about that because that's the Sunday night game, which is definitely better than the Monday night game is going to be. Chiefs at Baltimore. I'm taking Baltimore on that. I'm taking Jackson.
Chiefs.
We know you taking the Chiefs.
How you thinking Baltimore? You just said all their running backs are hurt.
Don't matter. They still got Lamar.
Their starting running back is Lamar Jackson.
That's right.
The fool can't throw because the fool can't throw.
Hey,
so he got to be the running back.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
I'm still taking my Baltimore over the Chiefs, man. Come on.
Has he ever beat Patrick Mahomes?
No, he's due for a victory. That's why I'm picking him.
It ain't gonna happen.
He's 0-3 against them, I believe. So he's due for a win. Hey man, you can't lose to him forever. You got to beat him at some time. It's in Baltimore, though. It's in Baltimore.
What does that mean?
What's that dude in Indianapolis? What's that dude who used to play for Indianapolis?
Peyton Manning.
Yeah, that's what somebody said to Peyton Manning about Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. I used to say that. Like, he got to beat Tom at some point.
You hold on, son. Just hold on.
Hey, he did finally beat him.
Yeah, after like losing in the playoffs 5 years.
It took like 10 games, but he finally beat him. He beat him in like his 11th game against them. It's sad. But all right, that's how I don't really feel that way about Lamar. But I just think the Ravens are gonna step up and bring home a game. That's all. We'll see. All right, y'all.
You waving that Lamar flag, man.
I'm a Lamar fan, man. I'm not gonna let you just be talking bad about him for no reason, man. He is an MVP of the National Football League.
So let's pick.
What does that mean?
He's an MVP.
Let's pick our dark horse quarterback MVP
for the year
of the year. Not the person that's going to win the MVP, but the person who's going to play better than we think should play. Me, I choose Jameis Winston.
Okay. I'll give you one better than that. Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
you don't even know who he played for, do you?
His name is Kyler Murray. Her name is Kyler Murray.
It's Kyler.
Yeah, you said Tyler.
No, I said Kyler.
Is he a rookie?
No, it's his second season.
Third year.
Who cares?
I'm going Kyler Murray. Who you got?
Matthew Stafford.
How you gonna pick Matthew Stafford?
He sucks.
He's already like a front runner because he's free.
Benji think he sucks.
I think Stafford's gonna be a beast this year.
I think he's going to the NFC Championship game.
I think he is too. We'll get into that, but hey, if you watch the Rams, they're gonna be on fire. I'm not even. They're gonna be in the NFC Championship game.
When they got a quarterback that can sling it now.
I want to see when they play Seattle. That to me is like that's like the matchup. Like I want to see who's the better team when they play the Rams. Like when the Rams and Seattle play, that's going to be a telltale sign right there.
I'm glad to see Russell Wilson not distracted by the baby.
Because he looked good yesterday, man. Russ looked good yesterday.
Russell's
it's a rumor that he got secret babies out there. So
no.
No.
Oh man, we can't have that. No. He went to the White House. That can't be possible.
It is a rumor that he has a baby coming by an Instagram model.
Don't say that, man.
No.
Next day it's gonna be LaMelo Ball and his girl.
It's just a rumor. It's just a rumor right now, but
no.
I don't want to hear it. We're not gonna speak that into existence.
That's right. Aaron don't deserve that.
No, she don't. She don't deserve it.
You don't deserve that.
She could have stayed with Future if that was the case. You could have stayed with Future for that. That's no. This guy's gonna run for office one day, man. That ain't happening.
Nah, I'm glad it happened.
Oh, bruh. Come on. All right,
He
we'll
tried.
see. More to come on that. Hopefully, you're not a predictor of that. I don't want to see it.
No, it's just a rumor. It's alleged. It's just a rumor.
Yeah, say it's alleged because it's alleged. It's totally alleged. All right, with that, y'all, this has been the No Culture for Old Men Podcast, episode 18. Don't forget to like or follow us on IG or YouTube and pass us along to your friends. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.